Hi everyone, this is Tina, Cherry Blossom Tarot, and today we're here with an all signs, which is going to be time stamped for the signs in the description, so you can jump ahead. This is for no contact. The person that's on your mind who you are not currently communicating with. We're going to do kind of a rapid fire tarot reading, some questions, just a couple cards on each question, and get the overall kind of energy of what's on this person's mind or how they're feeling right now at this moment. Okay. And I wanted to let you all know that I did just open a brand new Etsy shop where I have a couple of readings available so you can get personal readings. And I am putting, since it's brand new, I'm putting a discount code in the description. So if you want to get a personal reading, this August, I am running a special deal for YouTube members. All right, let's go. We're going to dive right in. We're going to start off with Aries. All right. Aries, no contact. The person that Aries is currently in no communication with. All right. The person that Aries is in no communication with, no contact with. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about Aries? Please show me two cards how this person feels about Aries. Okay, we got, oh wow. Okay, Aries. So this person feels like you're fated, and how they feel about you is serious. The Four of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is moving, that wheel turning, moving forward. They do feel like it was a fated interaction with you. Okay, whatever it was, relationship could have been serious. I don't know what everybody's situations here are going to be different. You could have been a situationship, a relationship, you know, long term, short term, doesn't matter. But they thought they thought it was serious. Okay, and Four of Wands. This is the strong foundation. A lot of people call it the marriage card. So yes, they looked at this as serious. They looked at you as the real deal. Okay. Why is this person currently not talking to Aries? I'm going to take that. Why is this person in no contact with Aries? Why are they not talking or communicating with Aries? Okay. There's a burden involved with this. They feel burdened by whatever has happened or has gone on, or uh, there's some sort of burden, or it can be the Ten of Wands can speak of maybe their life is current. Maybe they got too much going on in their life as well. I mean, Ten of Wands is just burden. You'll probably understand where to place that. You'll probably understand this. And the Page of Swords, um, I would interpret this on that question as they're not talking to you, but they're keeping an eye on you. You know, if you guys if you have a social presence, social media presence, they're looking at it, or maybe they're asking friends about you, but I think that they're not talking to you, but they're probably keeping tabs on you, just to, not in a creepy way, just to kind of keep some sort of mental connection with you. Okay. What does this person currently want to say to Aries? What does this person currently want to say to Aries? I think what they want to say is they've been thinking about this. We have the Three of Wands, Six of Wands. They want victory. The Six of Wands is a card of recognition and victory. The Three of Wands is looking out into the horizon, you know, waiting for your ships to come in. And so I think what this is saying is that they are thinking about the future. They're looking out on the horizon. They've been thinking about the future and they want success. I'm going to tell you that, okay, what I'm feeling from this intuitively, I think everybody's situation here is going to be different. Some of you are newly in no contact, but I think this for a lot of you are people who have been in no contact for more than just like a week, you know, a little longer, where this person, it seems like they've had some time to contemplate this. But I would take that as pretty positive. I don't think they're in a bitter phase right now. I think they're looking at you as, wow, maybe the one that got away. This Three of Wands is usually ships that come in. But if you look at that imagery, it's almost like the ship is, they're looking out and at watching the ship pass them by. But positive thoughts, okay? They're not, it doesn't seem like they're in a bitter space right now with you. Will this person reach out to Aries? Okay, I'm not taking that. Golly, am I? Something positive. Okay, if you're new to my channel, one thing about me is I actually usually do not take jumping cards or cards that flip. I usually have my kind of system that I use, but I take jumpers or cards that flip when I feel called to. That came out really quick, so normally I just like no, but something told me to, nope, you're going to take these. Okay. So almost all your cards were cards that jumped. Will they reach out to you? This is a resounding yes, okay? This is a resounding yes. Now, the Knight of Swords, it's action. It's taking action. It's communication when, logical, honest, straightforward communication, and it's fast moving. It can also be a little reckless. It can be a little bit on the reckless side. But I think that these are kind of opposing cards to me in a little bit. They're trying to muster up the courage to do this, okay? I think that what this is saying is once they find this courage, it's going to come in fast and quick and sharp, okay? That doesn't mean it's going to happen this week, but I do think that it's going to happen. And everything these cards have said indicates that it looks real positive for that, I'm going to say. So yeah, I think this is positive. This is great. So I think that you will eventually hear from this person. And I think that if they weren't in a good headspace upon this separation, then they've moved into it and they're actually looking at you quite positively. Okay, Aries, I hope this was helpful. If so, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment. I would love that. And of course, I would love it if you subscribed. So until next time, thank you for joining me, Aries. All right, Taurus. Thank you for joining me today, Taurus. We are doing a no contact, rapid fire questions. All right. All right, let's jump in. Taurus, how does this person that you are in no contact or communication with, how does this person feel about Taurus? How does this person currently feel about Taurus? Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles and the Strength card. So this is a person that they have some sort of options. They're juggling something. They're going back and forth. They're weighing their options here with this Two of Pentacles. Strength card I mean, this can be interpreted a couple of ways. It can be interpreted that they look at you like whatever the situation. Usually, when you're in no contact with somebody or communication, something has happened, and it's usually not sunshine and butterflies, right? It's usually something stressful, and that you. So the question was, how does this person feel about you? Um, and they think that you've handled this with strength and courage. It can also mean that that's just their feelings too, is that they are mustering up the strength and courage in the situation. Um, all right. Why is this person not currently communicating or talking to Taurus? Why are they not in communication with Taurus? Okay. Okay, so we got the Six of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Um, this can be, my first instinct was this, is they're just kind of, they're waiting for the right moment. It can, and in this, the Knight of Swords can be reckless, a reckless kind of energy coming in, a reckless offer, fast maybe, and maybe they are trying to gain some control out of that or something. But it can also, the Six of Wands is the general meaning of the Six of Wands is kind of um, the card of victory, of recognition. So it can also mean that they think they're in the right. They think they're in the right in the situation, and they feel like you're the one maybe that should be communicating. They feel like they're in the right, and that you're the one that should be communicating, not them. You know, take it how it resonates for you. Okay. What does this person want to say to Taurus? What does this person currently want to say to Taurus? What's on their mind? Okay. Well, they feel burdened by the situation. They feel defensive, which kind of lends itself to maybe feeling that maybe this is, I tried to give a positive spin the first reaction on this, but maybe they do feel like they're in the right and they're a little defensive. Um, it can also mean they think that you're being defensive. Okay. Take it how, again, everybody's situations are a little different. Seven Wands is kind of about defensive energy. Can be standing your ground though too. So they could be standing their ground, feeling like they're in the right here. But there is a sense of they feel burdened by the situation. Okay. Will this person communicate with Taurus soon? Will this person talk or reach out to Taurus? Not immediately. Right now, they're taking a timeout. The Four of Swords indicates they're kind of taking care of themselves. They're thinking things over. This is a good thing. They're being reflective. They're taking a little time for themselves, maybe self-healing, self-care. Okay, but this is saying, now this can mean two things. This can be some sort of communication. It can be bringing in, you know, a small truth, a little, like a small message. So you might hear something small, be kind of like insignificant, but the really combined with this card, what I feel like it means is that they're keeping tabs on you. They are looking at your social media or wherever you guys are connected, or asking friends, you know, how you're doing. So there is some sort of connection being kept here, you know. So either I feel like if this is indicating for some of you that like maybe a little someone's gonna, you know, give you some sort of clarity or truth, just small, on a small scale. It's not big. Pages aren't big things. That it's not going to happen right away. I wouldn't expect it this week or anything because they're taking time out for themselves. But otherwise, it can also mean that they're watching you. Okay. All right, Taurus, I hope this helped. So give me a thumbs up or drop me a comment. That would be great. And if you choose to subscribe, that would be lovely. I would love that. So thank you for joining, Taurus. All right, Gemini, thank you. Welcome. I'm going to do your no contact, no communication, rapid fire reading. All right. How does a person that Gemini is in no contact, no communication with, how do they currently feel about Gemini? How do they feel about Gemini? Okay. So how they feel is they're they're not making any moves. They're not planning on making any moves from this, or they're how they feel is they feel pretty even keeled, I would say. Temperance is all about balance. It's about patience. But there is a stubborn energy here. They might be holding on to some sort of energy. I don't want to go, I almost said grudge, but I don't want to say something that strong because temperance isn't, if you got some different energy of a card paired with this, I would say it was a grudge. For some of you it still might be, but I don't think they're holding on to something, maybe being a little stubborn. It's going to be different for all of you. But overall, I think they're feeling okay. It's I look at temperance as a positive card, so positive energy, but still a little stuck, okay? Why is this person not currently in communication with Gemini? Why are they not talking to Gemini? Okay, they're trying to move on. Six of Swords is all about moving forward, moving on, and with a question like that, I think they're really right now they're not talking to you because they're focusing on trying to get to a better place. It doesn't mean necessarily that they're completely moving on from you and never going to speak to you again. Don't freak out over that. But they're trying to get to a better place. Okay? They're moving forward, trying to get to a better place. And we got the moon on a question. Whenever I get the moon on question readings like this, these kind of quick rapid fire readings, it's just like there's something that they're not telling you why. It's that moving forward isn't, there's something they just don't want you to understand or know. And the moon is something that has yet to be revealed or illuminated, and you're not meant to really know the full story in a reading like this, okay? But no, there's something maybe that has yet to be revealed to you in this situation, okay? But they're trying to get to a better place. And for some of you, the message is, unfortunately, that fortunately or unfortunately, you know, rejection is the universe's protection, right? Don't forget it. It's a great saying. So for some of you, they have moved on, but a lot of you, they're just trying to get to a better place. Okay, what does this person want? Oops, what does this person want to say to Gemini? What do they currently want to say to Gemini? Okay. Well, these are positive cards. There's a gazillion ways I could read these, okay? But I'm going to give there's a lot of different ways I can read these. And I'm just going to give you my first gut instinct is that they had real love for you. I'm going to give you two ways, okay? I'm going to give you two ways. This Ace of Cups, I mean, that's news. The cup runneth over with love and emotion, right? The aces are about new beginnings. So it can mean that they want to tell you that they had big love for you and they consider you strong. They consider this Nine of Pentacles is all about kind of being independent and good on your own. So if this is to communicate how they felt about you, it's positive. Now, for some of you, and the reason for some of you, kind of the group of you where this person is moving on, this is saying they're starting new. And this is a card of independence, okay? They're making a new start and they're good. They're good where they're at, okay? I know in these types of readings that I don't know why I shouldn't be apologizing for telling you what the cards are saying, okay? You know, sometimes the harsher messages are exactly what you need to hear in these situations, okay? So I'm going to stop apologizing, but I know how hard it is. Usually when you're in a no contact reading, it's because you're having a little bit of, if you're not in heartache, there's just uncertainty, or wasn't closure, or so believe me, I am like super empathetic about it, okay? I don't take any of this lightly, but I think this is definitely kind of turning into a reading of this person might be moving on, okay? We'll see. We'll see. The last question is, will this person reach out to Gemini? Will Gemini's person that they are in no contact with communicate with them soon? Okay. I think that they will. And I find it very interesting that we have now the moon and the sun. So I don't have any sense of timing on this. This might be still out a ways, okay? But I think when they do finally communicate with you, there's going to be a little bit of a defensive vibe, okay? There is going to be a little defensive vibe to it, but something is going to be illuminated to you. Normally the sun card is happy, happy, joy, joy, like that. But in this type of reading, with this moon card here, how I interpret this is that when they do reach out to you, this information is good. You're going to gain new illumination, clarity, understanding. Something is going to be illuminated to you about the situation. Okay, Gemini, I wish this was fuzzy bunnies. We have the bunny deck, but it was a rough rabbit, right? All right. So I hope this was helpful, though. Thank you for joining me. If it resonated, drop me a comment or give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you did. So thank you so much for being here today, Gemini. Until next time. Cancer, thank you for joining. We are doing your no contact, no communication reading, rapid fire reading. All right, Cancer. How does the person that Cancer is in no contact or communication with, how do they feel about Cancer? How do they currently feel about Cancer? Interesting. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. I got exactly the clarifier I needed. Okay, so this chariots, it's a major arcana. You got two major arcanas here. Okay, so that question was, this is pretty big feelings, big expression here. The chariot is all about moving forward and moving forward fast, a fast movement. And then you got this energy of the high priestess. So this fast movement, why I got the kind of answer where I wanted to see where this was going is Six of Swords energy. I was hesitant to automatically say they're moving on. But or they see you as moving on, which is probably more accurate, because this question was about how does this person feel about Cancer. And so they might feel like you are moving on and that you are keeping your cards close to your chest. The high priestess is largely about intuition and going within, but it also is kind of like a secretive vibe. So I think they might think you're moving on. And it can, like what I kind of started off saying a little bit, that they feel like they're moving on. Maybe they feel like you're both moving on. Maybe they feel like this is that you both have kind of shut down. You're not a lot's being said, but they're kind of assuming you both are. Take it how it resonates. But I kind of think that they think that you've moved on, or you're moving on. All right. Why is this person not talking or communicating to Cancer? Why are they not talking right now? Why are they not? Oh, okay. It's too painful. There was heartbreak. There was big heartbreak here. Now, I don't know what happened. We also got the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. Did one of you stray and start something new elsewhere? This can be interpreted a lot of different ways. The main thing is that there was heartache in couple. They're not talking because they're brokenhearted or they're hurt. There's a lot of hurt here still. There's a lot of pain. This Ace of Cups can, like I said, it indicates new love. So maybe this was a new, fast-moving, very passionate. I say passionate, but that's usually kind of Wands energy. The big feels. Maybe there was a lot. It was a new. Maybe this isn't for a lot of you. This wasn't a long-term relationship. Maybe this was something that happened quick and fast. And I don't know why I keep on. I guess I'm still in this energy of this chariot, because I don't look at Cups energy as like that. I feel Wands. I keep wanting this kind of project this Wands energy for some reason. So if that resonates with you, let me know in the comments. But Ace of Cups is about new starts in love. So maybe this was a newer relationship. It can also mean one of you started something new. It can mean that actually, I don't know why I didn't read it like this immediately. It can mean that they think that you've moved on. I don't know why I didn't connect that, why I got so hung up thinking of wands. That sounds terrible. Um, um, so I think they're heartbroken. They think you've moved on to something new. Have you? Have you started something new? And they might I think that's what it is. In fact, my gut's screaming it right now. All right. What does this person want to say to Cancer? What does this person want to say? They don't want to say anything. They're stuck in their heads, and the moon is all about not wanting to reveal something. Okay, but I kind of interpret it as they don't want to, they don't have anything to say to you. The Four of Pentacles is this kind of a stubborn energy, kind of stuck. Um, Maybe they can't get past what happened, or maybe the feeling that you have moved on, or just being in heartache. But the moon indicates they don't have anything to say right now. Okay. I'm not laughing at you. It's just that I'm actually laughing more at myself at how I was going off the rails here. Okay. Will this person reach out to Cancer? I'm not take nope, there's too many cards there. Okay. Will this person reach out? Will they communicate soon to Cancer? Hmm. So you got I usually don't look at the bottom of the deck on these readings, but I felt drawn to, and you have two tens here. Tens are kind of completion. Um, the Ten of Wands is a very different vibe from the Ten of Cups, but they're both numbers in the tarot, the minor arcana of completion. Ten of Wands is about burdens. Ten of Cups is about that happily ever after. And yeah, again, I don't see this person, even though the Ten of Cups is kind of a positive card. A lot of people would interpret it as a yes. I'm not getting that vibe from it here. This Page of Swords indicates that I it can mean that there is some sort of communication. I mean, the Swords energy is all about communication. I don't feel that here. My intuition, intuitively reading these cards, like, it doesn't say that to me. What it says is they're keeping an eye. They're looking at your social media, or asking friends or family, or whatever. They're asking about you, or just peeping, not stalking, just keeping an eye, looking interested. But I kind of feel like, I think they're in their feels. Maybe they feel like you found your happily ever after somewhere else. Maybe but there's a sense of completion in a way in their mind here. Um, Again, this might be them projecting at towards you, that they feel like you have moved on, but they are looking. But it's not a it's really not a yes they will or no they won't firmly. But I don't see it anytime soon. Okay, but know that they are kind of peeping. They're keeping tabs on you. Okay, Cancer, thank you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, I would love for you to drop a comment or give me a thumbs up. And if you choose to subscribe to the channel, that would be lovely. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Until next time. Leo, thank you so much for joining today. We are doing your no contact, no communication rapid fire reading. All right, let's dive in. How does the person that Leo is in no contact or no communication with, how do they currently feel about Leo? Whew. How do they currently feel? Well, they're up in their head. Well, they are all up in their head. This is the card of a mental prison. So they're struggling a little bit. You are on their mind, and they're feeling a little, they have big passion towards you. They have big passion. It can also mean they want a new start. Aces are all about new beginnings. In a reading like this, it can indicate they want a new start. It can also mean, especially since we got in the head, that they are maybe fantasizing about you, that they desire you still. Okay. Why is this person not currently talking to Leo? Why are they not communicating? Oh, we got two. Yeah, I'm going to take these. We have the 10 of Swords and the Devil. So they think you're done. Whether they are done or you are done, like they feel like there is an ending here, that this is done. This can also be, tens are mostly about completion. It's usually depicted as swords in the back, so it can feel like it's not straight. It can feel a little stabbed in the back, but I think they think you're done. And this kind of interesting how I felt compelled to read that Ace of Wands of just, fantasizing a little bit. They might look at you as like a little bit of an obsession. The Devil energy, they can also be looking at you that you guys just aren't right for each other. The Devil card is kind of runs adjacent with the Lovers card in the major arcana, and you see it's the two lovers here from the Lovers card, except they're shackled to this negative energy, and so the Devil card, it can mean a plethora of things. It can mean that one or both of you had some sort of toxic behavior. So it can mean drugs, gambling, it can be addictive. It can be that you had an addiction towards each other. It can be that one of you is habitually unfaithful. So apply it, what the toxic behavior was. It's going to be different for everybody, but they're looking at, they're not communicating because they feel like they need to break the cycle, I feel like, and they kind of feel like it's over. What does this person want to say to Leo? So you got the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. Right now, they're letting you know what they want to say is that they're taking some time to think things over. They're taking some time for themselves. It can just be self-care. It can be that direction. But compared with this King of Swords, I think they're taking time to collect their thoughts. And I think they want to be the King of Swords energy when they do finally come through. King of Swords is in control of their thoughts. You know, they are logical. We're very logical. But cuts to the chase, you know, honest, very honest, has integrity. So this is actually positive for the most part. I think they just want to tell you they're taking some time so they can, when you two finally do communicate, whether that's sooner or later, they are calm, cool, collected, under control, and are logical about it, not emotional. They don't want to be emotional. Okay? Will this person reach out to Leo? Will they communicate anytime soon? That's an in case you're new here, I actually usually do not take jumping cards or cards that flip. I only take them when I feel instinctually that I should. So I don't automatically take jumpers, only when they truly, the card calls out to me. Will this person communicate soon with Leo? Okay. Yes, I think they will. I don't think it's going to be immediate. I interpret this as they're kind of trying to muster up the courage to get to that place. Okay. Like, remember, they're all up in their head. They're trying to take some time out. They do feel like there was some sort of toxic behavior, and they do feel like this is over. Or they feel like, you know, they feel like you think it's over. Six of Swords can be a card of moving on, but I don't actually sense that here so much. Maybe, but I feel like they're trying to get in with this energy into calmer waters. They're trying to settle their mind. They're trying to get the courage up to do it. And so when they're at a good place, I think you'll hear from them. Okay? Yeah, this happens to be your card, Leo. So I hope that was helpful. If so, give me a thumbs up or drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you have not subscribed, I would especially love it if you choose to subscribe. So thank you for joining, Leo. Until next time. Virgo, thank you so much for joining. We're doing rapid fire. Uh-oh, I have a flipped card here. What is that? Knight of Wands. We'll see if that little baby pops out for us. Again, okay. We're doing the rapid fire, no contact, no communication. The person on Virgo's mind that they are in no contact with. All right. How does the person that Virgo is currently in no contact or communication with, how do they feel about Virgo right now? Well, the Six of Cups, that's for me, that's often kind of that soul connection card. It can also mean, it's that card of nostalgia. So maybe they're being a little nostalgic about you, but it can also mean that they feel a deep connection with you. You're that person that even if they've only known you a few months, they feel like they've known you for years and years. But it can be just, it doesn't even have to be that. If you don't feel like that was the type of connection you guys had, it can just mean that they are just feeling, they're reminiscing. They're being nostalgic. And this is a card of, The Page of Swords is it's not really a card of feelings. Like when the question I asked, I think what they feel like is they feel like either you, I think they think you, normally a page would be, in this type of reading, I would say that the person is maybe kind of keeping a little watch. This card has been popping up constantly in these readings, which I think is kind of funny. It's such a no contact, no communication type of card, because a lot of times it's the snooping card. It's the card that's keeping tabs, little tabs, or asking friends about you or something. So I think maybe they think you are doing that, though, that like you're keeping an eye on them. That's my like kind of like intuitive read on it. Okay. But I mean, Six of Cups is actually one of my favorite cards. Um, it's a sweet energy, so that's good. That's a good sign. Okay, Virgo, why is Virgo's person there that why is Virgo's person not currently talking to them? Why are they not communicating? Hmm. I'm going to pull one more before I say anything. Okay. Yeah. I love it when I pull one more and it confirms kind of how I was feeling, because sometimes when I feel like maybe it's a stretch what I'm saying, I pull a third one on these readings, and I almost it's kind of uncanny, astonishing a little bit how they do it. So they want to. They are holding back and waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right time. That's why they're not communicating. It's not because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that has intentions or wants to come forward with an offer, a long-term offer, or very grounded energy offer. And then the Ace is that of new beginnings, passionate new beginnings. But then you had, but I didn't feel, this, like I said, this totally confirmed what I was intuitively feeling, is that they're just holding back. Something is holding them back. They're either waiting till the timing is right, or it can also be they're stuck on something. It can be a little stubborn energy. Apply it. You'll probably know what that is, but I think what it says is they want to, but they're holding themselves back. What does this person want to say to Virgo? What's the person that they are in no contact with want to say to Virgo? That's too many cards. Shoot. What is the person that Virgo is in no contact or communication with want to say? What do they currently want to say to Virgo? Hmm. Big energy. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. I think what they want to say is they want to come in correct. A lot of times, we court cards, you assign them they're supposed to represent people. I actually think both of these cards represent your person, and I think it's kind of this energy when they come in when they come back to you, they want to come correct. They want to come with a big offer, and they want to be in that. They want to be giving and loving, and but still, in control of their emotions, not fly off the hand, not go, be overly, and they don't want to be an emotional mess. They want to come in correct, and they want to have something to offer you. They want to feel successful. Okay? Will this person reach out to Virgo soon? Will they reach out and communicate to Virgo soon? I would say not soon. There, this is a card of patience, temperance, and then you have. I think that when they come in, they want to give you your happily ever after. And this is a pretty positive reading, I must say. This is like a really positive, no contact reading. I would say your person is maybe your person is really an emotional person, or they're sentimental. They have some, I feel like they have some big feels here, but they want to come correct when they do. They want to make, I get this. I don't think it's over between you two unless you don't want it to be over. This is, you have free will. This is just the energy of what that person is feeling. And I think that they're having patience now. Okay. They're trying to be a little more even keeled. They have patience, but when they come to you, they want it to be, forever. That's pretty big energy, Virgo. So, if you liked this reading today, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment. And if you choose to subscribe, that would be really lovely. So, thank you for joining me, Virgo. Until next time. Okay, Libra. Thank you for joining me today. Doing your no contact rapid fire read on the sign of Libra. All right, Libra. How does Libra's person that they are in no contact with, how do they currently feel about Libra? How do they currently feel? Well, they got big feels. They got some big feels. So you got the King of Cups. So they have a lot of love to give you. They got a lot of love to give you. They're trying to keep it under control. King of Cups is very compassionate and loving, but has control over their emotions. But I think they're wanting a new this is a card of passion, so it can mean they want a passionate new start, or they're fantasizing about you. That's how they feel, like an Ace of Wands. You know what I mean? All right. Why is Libra's person not currently communicating or talking to them? Why is this person not talking to Libra right now? This little guy has been popping up in almost every reading. Well, they're not talking because they're in a kind of a stubborn place. They're holding on to something. I think in this type of reading and that type of question means they're being stubborn. Four of Pentacles, but never fear. They're not talking to you, but they're keeping tabs on you. They're looking at your social media or asking friends about you. It can also mean, I should add, Page of Swords can also mean that they're waiting for you to come in, maybe with some clarity. But I felt like that for most of you that it's more so that they're being a little stubborn right now. They're not talking to you. They're holding up back, but they are watching you. Okay. What does this person want to say to Libra? Mm. Oh. Oh my gosh. Well, this is really sweet. This coincides with this. They look at you as their happily ever after and their happy place. You got the 10 of Cups and the Sun asking what they want to say to you. That's beautiful. I love it. Beautiful. All right. Will this person reach out to Libra? Will they communicate to Libra soon? Yes, they will, but not anytime soon. It's not going to be a fast moving energy. Right now, they are doing some self care. They're thinking things over. They're getting some. They're working things out on their own. Not really in a negative space. Just like I said, just a little self care, a little rest, getting into a better place. But you're on their mind, and just they're trying to figure things out. But they when they do come in, they're going to come in with a real offer. The Knight of Pentacles is about a grounded offer towards you. It's got integrity and longevity. It's a real deal. So I like that. Beautiful, Libra. I like this energy. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated or you liked what you heard, give me a thumbs up or drop me a comment. And if you would like to subscribe, that would be beautiful. I would have really appreciate that. Until next time, Libra, thank you for joining me. Scorpio, thank you for joining me. We're doing your no contact, no communication rapid reading. All right, let's dive in for Scorpio. How does the person that Scorpio is in no contact, no communication with, how do they currently feel about Scorpio? Hmm. Every reading, I think almost every reading, there may have only been one that this little guy didn't turn up the Page of Swords. Okay. How they currently feel is I think they are looking for some clarity. I think they just want answers. Okay. I think this is pretty straightforward. They want answers, they want clarity. Page of Swords energy can be, keeping tabs on looking, but I think more so in this situation with the Ace of Swords. I mean, the Ace of Swords can mean it's a new start, new beginning. So it can also mean that the person is thinking about just an honest new start with you, a start that has, just everything's out on the table. Okay. All right. Why is this person not talking to Scorpio? Why are they not communicating or talking? Hmm. I'm going to pull one more card. Hmm. Okay. I think they may feel like you have moved on and you've started new. Okay. That's what I immediately felt when I saw these cards. And then this, the Page of Pentacles is that of kind of the student. Um, maybe they learned some information. Maybe they have been snooping a little bit and something has made them feel like you have moved on and started something new. Could mean they have. Take it how it resonates, but they do feel the need for clarity. So maybe they feel like you've moved on. What does this person want to say to Scorpio? The person that Scorpio is in no contact with. What do they want to say? Yeah. Again, so that I feel like this is confirming that Six of Swords is about moving forward or moving on. Okay. I mean, it can mean that they want to go, what they want to say to you is that they want you guys to get into a better place, but I actually feel like they're they're feeling a little defensive and they feel like maybe you've moved on. Maybe you're moving forward. It can mean that they are trying really hard, because this is also kind of a card of determination and standing around. Maybe they're trying really hard to move on and move forward and get into a better place. Will this person communicate with Scorpio soon? Will they reach out? Interesting. You get the Two of Cups and the Justice card. I think they will. I think they have something to say. I think they have some stuff to get off their chest, and maybe that has to do with this sword right here. I think they feel like they want justice in this situation. It doesn't have. I don't feel like they're bitter. Um, but it's about maybe Two of Cups is the card of union, people together. I mean, but combined with the Justice card, maybe they view this as kind of a karmic situation. Maybe they had a lesson to learn. Maybe this is the deck just telling us that this was a karmic situation. And what that means, if you're not aware, it just means you guys came together to learn some lessons. And so I could interpret this totally the opposite, that they will not reach out because it was a karmic situation, that you guys have learned your lesson and it's time to move on. Maybe justice already has served, but I don't feel that. I mean, I feel like inclined to say that, and for a lot of these readings, if I got this, I would say that. But there's some kind of clarity that I feel like this person still wants and needs from the situation. So, or maybe they have some clarity to say. So I actually think eventually you might hear from this person. I guess this is one of those middle of the road answers where maybe, maybe not. But I do, I think that there is a sense that the person feels like you have moved on or they are trying to move on. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. If you got anything from this, if it resonated at all, give me a thumbs up or drop a comment. If you choose to subscribe, that would be wonderful. Okay, until next time, Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me. Sagittarius, thank you. Welcome to your no contact, no communication rapid reading. I'm going to dive right in. All right. How does the person that Sagittarius is in no contact or communication with, how do they currently feel about Sagittarius? They feel like maybe you're being stubborn, you're holding on to something. Maybe they feel like you're kind of being a little cold. King of Swords energy, it means they're looking at you as the King of Swords. King of Swords energy is logical, but not emotional. So maybe they feel like you're kind of being unemotional in this situation, very in control. But I think they feel like maybe you're being stubborn or holding on to something you shouldn't. Maybe they feel like you're not moving on or moving forward. Take it how it resonates. Why is this person not speaking currently to Sagittarius? Why are they not talking to Sagittarius? Well, they're all up in their head. They've got anxiety about this. They feel like poo. Nine of Swords, they just like, that's why they're not talking. But they are in a Queen of Pentacles energy. So I think that they're trying to gain control. They're focusing on their day-to-day life, and they're trying to kind of nurture that. They're working on that. What does this person want to say to Sagittarius? What do they currently want to communicate? What do they want to say? What's on their mind? Okay. Well, Page of Cups in a reading like this is usually an apology. Or it can mean that they want you to apologize to them. Maybe they want you to come forward with an apology, but one of you, they feel like either they feel like they want to apologize. I usually read it when I say what do they want to say. I usually would interpret this as they actually want to say sorry. They want to say sorry about something, and this says that they might want a new start, like a grounded, real start. Not necessarily like the coins energy is the earth energy, so grounded. But it's that day-to-day life, feeling fulfilled, taking care of business type of energy. So it's a good, it's a stable. They want a stable new start, is what I would say. Will this person reach out soon to Sagittarius? That was way too many. Will this person communicate soon to Sagittarius? Well, once some of this heartache passes, they're going to come in fast and strong, I would say. I say that because of this ace here. Okay, now I'm feeling a little torn. I'm going to pull one more card for this. Okay, they might not. This ace up here, what they want to say to you is, maybe I'm sorry, but I'm starting over my life, starting my life over, because they were in this Queen of Pentacles vibe that I interpreted as that they're taking care of their home life, their life, their day-to-day life. And this Nine of Wands, the thing that made me really kind of be like, ugh, is this Three of Swords energy. Usually when I get the Chariot on this question, I say yes, a resounding yes, because this is major arcana and it's forward movement, it's action. But combined with this Three of Swords, and it can take it how it resonates. Maybe I was right on the first a portion of you that once they get over the heartache, they'll come in fast and hard. But something intuitively said, hold up, sister. Not quite. It might be an energy of moving on. And then we got the Nine of Wands, which is that wounded warrior. They're still standing, but they were wounded by this. They're in the, now you have two nines here. So I think for some of you that this is actually a no. They're moving on. This really broke their heart and they're trying to move on. Okay. I always hate to say that, but for some of you, that's how it's going to be. So, okay, Sagittarius, I hope that was helpful. If so, give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Capricorn, thank you for joining me. We're doing your no contact rapid fire reading. All right, let's dive in. Capricorn, how does this person that Capricorn is in no contact, no communication with, how do they feel about Capricorn? How do they currently feel? So they're heartbroken. That's pretty obvious, right? You got the Three of Swords. There's some heartache here. I think that, so I can interpret this two ways. King of Pentacles means that they are in this energy or you are. I'm not getting this huge blaring energy of one way or the other. King of Pentacles is about being successful, having their day-to-day life together. So if that, maybe they look at you, that you've got it, they are hurting and you've got it all together. You seem to have it all together and that you're cool. Or it's expressing that they're heartbroken, it's tough, but they're doing them. They've got their stuff together. So take it how it resonates. Why is this person not currently talking or communicating with Capricorn? It's gonna be this little guy has shown up on almost everybody's reading. Not everybody's, but almost all of them. A lot of snooping going on. Okay, so you got two pages. You got the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. So they're not talking. I mean, the pages are all about, they're the messengers of the deck. Maybe they're waiting for you to reach out. Maybe they feel like you owe them an apology. Maybe. Page of Swords, though, says to me in a reading like this that they might not be talking to you, but they're keeping tabs on you. they're looking at your social media or asking friends about you. That's typically how I interpret this this card in these no contact rapid readings. So either I think that they're not talking because they think they're owed an apology. What does this person want to say to Capricorn? So they want the truth. This Ace of Swords to me is a sword of truth. Aces are about new beginnings, so but I like I said, these little readings are a little different. Like I feel like they want complete honesty. They want the truth. They want to be crystal clear on the situation so that they can move forward. Now, Six of Swords can be moving on, or it can be just moving into calmer water. So it doesn't always mean that they want to just move on completely. It means that so that they or both of you can move forward, they want some major clarity on the situation, okay, or truth. Will this person communicate soon to Capricorn? Will they reach out? Well, I think that's a yes. And again, I think they will once they feel like they have clarity. Okay? Which is a catch-22, right? You've got two aces here. This is kind of it's a fast move. Aces have a sense of urgency about them. It can mean that they want a new start, but I actually like again, these readings are just a little different in how I interpret some of these. I think that this can mean when they come in, they're going to come in strong. They are going to come in fast. It can mean that they will come in with wanting a passionate new start or exciting new start. But I don't really sense that. I think that they just, or it can also be an impatient energy. I feel like this moon coincides with this energy of they want clarity. There's things that they feel like they don't know yet. It can mean that you don't know things, but I'm not interpreting that. Um, maybe, maybe for some of you, this clarity up here is clarity that they feel like they need to give you. Maybe they broke your heart and they feel like you deserve clarity in order to move on. But you got the moon here saying that the clarity is not there right now. But I think there will be some sort of movement. This is a card of action. Wands are action cards, so there will be some sort of action here. And I think actually it might be sooner than later. Okay, I hope this helped, Capricorn. Give me a thumbs up if you feel like it did, or give me a comment if you have something to say about it. And if you choose to subscribe, I would love that. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me for your no contact rapid fire reading. Let's dive in. Okay, how does this person that is in no contact with Aquarius, how do they feel about Aquarius? Well, this is a pretty big energy. 10 of Pentacles and the Chariot. They feel like you are a force to be reckoned with and that, you are the end all be all. They think you're everything. 10 of Pentacles is about having it all, feeling like you have everything you want and need. They feel like you have everything. Okay, big Chariot energy. Why is this person not currently talking to Aquarius? Why is this person not communicating with Aquarius? All right. Well, they're standing their ground. They feel defensive and they want an apology from you. I think that might be it. That's how I read that. What does this person want to say to Aquarius? I think they say they want to start over. They want a new start. You have two aces, but in that start, they want a loving and they want honesty. They want the truth. They want a truthful, clear cut new start that is very loving. Okay. I think like over here, this was just saying, like if I wasn't clear, it's like they thought you were permanent. They thought you were the real deal. They thought you were going places. Something has occurred between the two of you. They are in a defensive mode. They're standing their ground until they hear maybe an apology, get an apology. Of course, it can always be flipped that they need to give one, but so maybe they need to offer you. Maybe they're not talking to you until they are ready to give an apology. I think it's more clearly that they are waiting for one. But what they want to say is they want a new start. You got two aces there. They want a new start. Will this person reach out to Aquarius? Will they reach out and talk to Aquarius soon? You got it. You got it. Three aces here. I think they're waiting for you to reach out. You need. I think this is you. They feel like they need an apology from you. They need clarity from you. They want it, but you've got three aces. This person wants a new start with you. Now you have the Ace of Wands, which is a card of action. You know, they want a passionate, exciting new start. But I really think that these three cards are just driving home not really the sentiment of the vibe of each action. Of each card, like they're saying they want a new start. They're stubborn. They're not moving on it. They are probably not going to, they're waiting for you to communicate to them or come correct to them. Okay, Aquarius? I hope this was helpful. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated or you liked it, and feel free to drop a comment. And if you choose to subscribe, that would be beautiful. Thank you very much. Till next time. Pisces, thank you for joining me. This is your no contact rapid fire reading. Let's just dive right in. Okay. How does the person that Pisces is in no contact or communication with currently, how do they feel about Pisces? How do they currently feel about Pisces? Okay. Well, they are in their feels for you. You got the Queen of Cups, and then you got the Page of Pentacles. So I don't know who is who here. One of you is the Page of Pentacles, maybe, and one is the Queen of Cups. Usually these court cards represent people. But since I was asking, so it could be one of you is the Queen of Cups energy, one of you is the Pentacles. But in this type of reading and how I asked the question, I think this is how they feel about you. So I think they feel like maybe you want answers, or you want a grounded offer from them, or something. The Page of Pentacles, I mean, the Page of Pentacles is kind of the student. That's why I said answers. Usually answers are kind of more swords energy, but because the Page of Pentacles specifically is kind of considered the student of the pages, they kind of seek to understand. It could be that, or it could be they just are looking at you as somebody that wants something a little more grounded. They can also be looking at you as they feel like you should come at them with a message. They, you, come to them a little more grounded. The Queen of Cups is nurturing, but in control over her emotions, and don't get hung up on genders. So this can be speaking of a male or a female. It's just the vibe of the card. But she's in control of her emotions, but she's very nurturing and compassionate. So how do they feel about you? I think they're in their feels. I think they feel very nurturing, caring, compassion towards you. Why is this person not currently talking to Pisces? The Page of Cups is usually in this type of reading. They're not talking because they feel like they're owed an apology. And I would say aces are about a new start. It can mean that they're trying to start over, and that's why maybe they're trying to move on. Aces are about new beginnings. But it can also mean, like I said, these readings are a little unique. It can just mean their cup runneth over with feelings. They are in big feels, but they are holding back as they feel like they're owed an apology. What does this person want to say to Pisces? What's on their mind? What do they want to say to Pisces? Okay. These are kind of big feels. These are major arcana. It's kind of big energy here. So what do they want to say to you? They want to move forward, but they just don't know. They feel like there's something they don't know here. There's something hasn't been revealed here. So either they're trying, as I said here, to move on. They are trying to move on. They have a new start in love, or they're trying to find a new start, and this is their indication that what they're telling you is that they are moving on here. And you don't need to know anything more than that. It can also mean that they're looking to move forward with you. It's just that not everything has. They feel like they don't have all the answers yet. Okay, take it how it resonates. Will this person reach out and talk to Pisces? Will they communicate? Will this person communicate soon to Pisces? This little guy has shown up in almost every reading. um, well, I would say yes. Uh, this is one of those ones. Okay, so Page of Swords. Again, it could be that they're waiting on they want some truth from you. You got a page here and a page here. This one I felt pretty strongly they want an apology, and this could be kind of reiterating that maybe that's what they're waiting on. It can also mean in a reading like this that they're not reaching out anytime soon, but they surely are keeping an eye on you. They're keeping tabs. They're looking on your social media or asking friends or whatever. This Judgment card's a little loaded. It doesn't give me a clear cut answer. It can be in a reading like this. It can be a card of reconciliation because it's about resurrection, so resurrecting and a relationship. But it can also mean that there's been a wake up call, and that's far often more how I read the Judgment card. It's the nudge from the universe, the tap on the shoulder from the universe saying, wake up. So I don't have a clear cut answer for you, basically. I think they're keeping their eye on you. Maybe. Maybe they just want clarity. But I'm kind of catching this vibe here that they kind of had a wake up call about the whole situation. They don't think poorly of you. They don't. There's not a lot of negative energy here, really. I think they just might be feeling like it's time to move on, or they may have found somebody else, or I don't know. But it can also, like I said, this is kind of, might be speaking to two groups of you. For some of you, they may have moved on. For some of you, this ace here might be something moving forward, and the wake up call might be that your relationship's going to be resurrected. There's going to be a reconciliation and a new start. Okay, so I wish I could be super more clear, but it's not fully clear. It's one or the other, though. All right, Pisces, thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up if you like the messages, or drop me a comment. And if you choose to subscribe, that would be lovely. Until next time, thank you so much for joining me.